What's up, gamers? DreamcastGuy here, and today we're talking about Astro Bot because this is by far one of the best games of the entire year. I gave it a 10 out of 10. A lot of websites gave it a 10 out of 10 because it's not just fun, it's not just goofy and different than the typical PlayStation exclusive, but I've also just been excited for what comes next. Team Asobi completely killed it with this project, but even before launch, they did a tiny tease saying the best is yet to come, including the fact that they said they're straight up going to be free downloadable content, extra levels on top of the 300 levels we already have. Well, now we have it. They have actually revealed the first batch of free DLC levels that are coming out over the course of the next month, starting tomorrow. But let's take a look at the announcement because honestly, I'm just so hyped about it, and I think a lot of people are, but let's get into it. Hi, hope you're having a great day, and if you could, please give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. So the first batch of Astro Bot speedrun levels is launching tomorrow. So they're doing it in a way that I honestly did not predict at all, but instead of just doing one big batch of releasing what seems to be 5 very cool speedrun levels, I thought they were going to drop it in like a bulk, but instead they're releasing one level a week for the next month. Now, personally, I do kind of wish they just dropped them all at once. That's personal preference. I'm greedy. I love freaking Astro Bot. I would love to just, crank through all of them. But this teaser trailer definitely looks very good. Oh man. So if you even read the titles of it, it's pretty obvious what themes they're going with, because in the main game, collecting all those bots, playing through all the different galaxies and stuff, I platinumed Astro Bot like a lot of people did, but these levels, it's very obvious that like Helium Heights is going to be based on that biome where you're flying around, there is no ground, you're up in the clouds. Rising Heat is going to be those incredibly difficult lava levels. Let It Slide, Spring Loaded Run, and Building Speed. So this is clearly a trailer specifically for Building Speed. This all sounds incredibly good, and it's funny that, honestly, all the replies are like, hell yes. Now, let's actually take a look at the blog post about this. But real quick, if you've not already played it, you should check out Astro's Playroom. It comes packaged for free with every single PlayStation 5. Honestly, the game is fun. That also has a platinum trophy to it. And when you beat that, when you finish the main story, not that there's really a story, you unlock speedrun levels in it. These are some of those speedrun levels. I actually just played them right before I recorded this video. And they are a blast because they're not just like normal courses with a timer. Instead, they're remixed courses or compressed courses from the main story. And so it's cool to try and set best times because there's like world leaderboards and friend leaderboards. And I don't know, I really appreciate fun, silly speedrun challenges. In fact, nobody's going to remember this now, but 10 years ago, I was trying to set a bunch of world records. I played all the Resident Evils about 80 times on camera. I beat them over and over again to do speedrun challenges. I mean, some of my first YouTube videos were actually speedrun challenges, but this looks incredibly good. Hello, it's my pleasure to update you with some brand new Astro Bot content that'll be arriving this month. This is the studio director of Team Asobi. Again, I'm still shocked by how good this game is. I thought that like Astro Bot would be fun. I did not expect it to be this fun. Let's see if they actually have some previews of the levels themselves. In Building Speed, with the help of Barkster, the Bulldog Booster, you'll blast your way through this sky-high city, dodge cranes, and smash through crates, even speed through a flying car wash. The way to rescue your standard crew. Following on from this, we'll release a brand new speedrun level each week, so by the time you've perfected every jump, a new challenge will await you. Man, this all sounds good. So it's coming out here at what is this? 8 a.m. on Thursday. So wow, I get up at 8 a.m. So it's going to be instantly fun to do. Ooh, here's an extra little tidbit I actually didn't notice. What's more, each new level contains 2 brand new Astro Bots. So that means 10 new beloved characters to collect and add to your crew. Now, this is sort of like You know, whenever you're playing Mario 64 or Mario Galaxy, those games where you're trying to collect the stars, you're trying to progress by picking up that next big thing, achieving objectives, now you can unlock the next door, the next level. That's how Astro Bot works. There is this collect-a-thon nature of it, where you need 200 of the little Astrobots just to beat the game, but if you get 300, you get the platinum trophy. There is definitely a fun, addictive collect-a-thon nature to it, though, of not just trying to do everything, but it is fun to find these little bot versions of all the different characters, including Leon Kennedy and Pyramid Head, and I mean, pretty much everything you can imagine, from Ico to Shadow of the Colossus, but these are good. We gave a sneak peek of Eve from Stellar Blade and Helldivers. As for who is next, that's up to you to find out, so get busy rescuing. The best thing is all of this comes at no extra cost. Maybe I'm being a pure fanboy here, but this seems incredibly, incredibly cool. Now, if you 100% play Astro Bot, if you actually played every single part of it, the final thing you could do is this thing called the Grandmaster's Challenge. Now, I think this is, honestly, a 10 out of 10 level. It's fantastic. It's difficult. It combines all the different themes of, like, falling floors and slippery surfaces and trying to dodge constantly moving projectiles. It takes all the lessons you've learned throughout the entire game and smushes them together. It's incredibly tough. It is, of course, the final challenge of the entire game. Not like there's spoilers for Astro Bot, but I decided to replay that a couple days ago, just for fun. Honestly, I like Astro Bot so much, I refused to uninstall it from my PlayStation, but while I was running through it, that's what this gameplay is here, I really began to sort of just sit there and think about the fact that, honestly, it does feel like Team Asobi could build this forever, right? I feel like there is this weird thing that I feel like a lot of PlayStation fans have begun to complain about, which is Sony's obsession with remakes, remasters, and very narrative-heavy experiences, right? I mean, I definitely love Last of Us and God of War and stuff like that, but I kind of want to see more stuff like Astro Bot. This seems on paper to be such a perfect passion project. The fact that they can just keep making levels, keep doing crossovers, keep making cool homages and bigger and better levels. I do feel like Astro Bot, maybe if it's not the total future of the PlayStation brand, I feel like it's a good extra avenue that I wish they would fully explore. Give us an Astro Bot every other year. Give us an Astro Bot saga. Give us a bunch of different Astro Bots. Give us DLC levels. I mean, I personally would play all of them. I wanted to end with this tweet that kind of just, honestly, it kind of blew my mind, but it was these people talking about the fact that so many games now are constantly made by CEO boardrooms. They're not trying to be exciting. They're trying to make games that are just trying to sell, right? It's difficult to understand how frustrating the current climate of gaming is if you're looking through the lens of an inauthentic hype machines and financial responsibilities. To simply do the things you want is honestly a luxury. This is one of the people that worked on Baldur's Gate 3, but I think this is interesting because a lot of people are talking about the fact that these games that have a lot of heart and soul and passion now that still manage to get such a big audience, they're starting to become fewer and far between. So if you have not already bought Astro Bot, personally, I definitely think it's worth it. And if anything, I feel like it is an example where passion manages to survive past those boardroom meetings. But these have just been some off-the-cuff thoughts. I wanted to rant about Astro Bot because I still love that game so much. But tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you could, please give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And please keep dreaming. Oh man, it's a good day. It's a good day. Hope you guys are having a good one. It's finally cold in Texas. I was doing my morning bike ride, and you know what? I was not sweaty for once. Perfecto. Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.